He
第
didn't
二
have a
章。
heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
我操！我差点以为Sam Lake 刚才浮空了，以为像那个控制里那些人。
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
哦，你有没有发现我根本就不管他叫 Casey 吧，叫 Sam Lake 一直。
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling
那个 FEC 的
volcanic
解释，
gas,
吸入火山气体
but
的
both
集
know
体
that's
幻觉。
bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you.
AWE 不是
Now we can figure
supernatural，
out a way
这叫
forward.
异世界事件。Sam
The
Lake，
victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster. The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light.
全都顺
The
应了
light
他的
hurt
故
them,
事。
hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head.
这猫头鹰一直出现，而且那个歌词后面说是追寻猫头鹰。
But here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was.
这边你可以相当于预知未来。
creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job, he'd be inside, waiting for her.
我们现在知道之后要干嘛了，就是其实他的任务提示就是手稿本身，这个很有意思。你都不需要什么任务，你都知道哦，接下来我要去回到那个地方，我要去找他。
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
南丁格尔去了哪里？叠界。哦，这是歌，没有没有，我不记得有任何地方提过叠界，我不记得起码。
The Mile High Strangler case.
李高城绞杀案特别探员。哦，这个电视现在可以放东西了。这个路也可以摸。啊，这个是 Sam Lake。你猜这幅图在哪拍的？我猜这是在那个 Remedy 办公室拍的。
Miss you, kiddo.
啊，这是他女，我一开始还以为他是他那个，是他小时候一开始我还以为。
My first ever prank on Casey. A
整
true
蛊
classic.
这是把盐倒到纸巾上的意思吗？我特别喜欢 Remedy 对于这种界面音效的运用，就是懂那种咚哒那种声音，就低沉的一声那种声音。停尸房，它这个地图确实很有质感，纸质的，我操，就喜欢纸质的，纸质的太好。像我这种老年人就喜欢让万物都要实体版的，数字版的没有意思。地图也要实体版，所以如果有，我肯定，比如说我出去旅行的时候，如果有实体版地图，我就要拿一份在上面涂画画。不是，就在比如说我在外面乘车，我肯定用电子版，但是我比如说我真的要做什么旅行规划，我都会搞一份实体版的来做。说在外面临时找车那些肯定用数字版，但是如果是正儿八经做计划的话，我不会用数字版，没有那种感觉。这个东西不是星空里可以到处捡那个手术盘吗？这个腰子一样的。Bring 啊，这是尸检的那个表。这警察就这么死了，死了2个呢，其实。心脏。
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
停尸房。
Must be locked from the other side.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and their office is
他们能
down.
信吗？
You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
其实我觉得，如果你是正常人，当然就是你没有经历过这种事，你不信的话，
That's crazy, right?
你可能心里会私下想，是不是他们
His
干？
heart was missing. How could he do anything?
他们是不是有什么
He's dead.
就那种？
Yeah, right. Well, that's
因为你很难第一时间相信是什么尸体活了这种事情，对吧？
what do you mean the sheriff?
那他们可能怀疑是不是你们藏到什么地方去把他们，或者到底要干嘛之类的。就第一反应不会是相信这个说辞，但是由于你们是 FBI， 他们又不能说啥，所以只能。那心底我觉得肯定是有一点怀疑的，起码就算他们信任我们的话，还是会有一点。这他妈怎么
They're a fine pair.
They're a fine pair， 还吐槽一句操。Good day。那么电话一直在响，没有人接
My
啊。
client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am.
哎呦，这还能看电脑？喝完咖啡自己泡，这谁喝完谁就泡壶新的。警察局管理员 to 警察局对，2亿，我不是你的私人助理。切的不想破你的兴致，但是想用胡须油，你脸上现在长出胡子。这私人包裹， 是的，但由于你们在夜班时的使用中，导致我的办公桌受到侵占，是我侵犯了个人权益，同样没错，我已经警告过你们了。禁止用于私人吵架，非公益请清洗咖啡杯。社区外展烧烤。灌篮池。车速监视区的报应。当天请病假需要提供医生病历单，否则将会被安排值夜值班2周。凡是回信对自己分配到任务所抱怨者，将自愿担任莱特福特警官的魔法表演助手。蒂姆·布瑞克警长。哪来的电话声啊？到底是？在楼上吧，是吧？
Hey, how are you doing?
这是电话声在哪儿啊？靠！不在啊。估计是在楼上，现在楼梯上不去，好像是。Lower floor.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
日区。开地图的时候，它也不是暂停了。操，这游戏就不除了暂停菜单都不暂停，是这意思吗？
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
那我再去看。咖啡。Fresh seafood.
How about that weather forecast for Deer Fest? I've been working on this float for a month straight. If it rains, I am gonna lose it. It'll ruin all the paper mache. That shit is delicate. I'm sure we'll get a nice sunny day. Oh.
Enjoy your day.
Funeral house 啊，殡仪馆，他们说隔壁。
Hello, how's it going?
这殡仪馆就开在正中间。
Hi.
This is the same symbol as that cult necklace.
又找到一个。哎，开了。对，不知道。哎，干嘛呢？这是？哎，干嘛？怎么回事啊？什么情况啊？
Have a nice day.
No entries. Weekend seafood buffet. 它有个 buffet， 成人$80，但是它是什么大龙虾、鱼、扇贝随便吃的意思。This buffet includes jumbo shrimp, salmon, oyster, various different crab legs, sea bass, crawfish, swordfish, scallops, and much more. 80刀算贵吗？说实话，海鲜自助餐80刀是不是不算特别？算比较贵的那一档是肯定的，但不算特别。哦，对，这是美元，我操，那真贵呀，那不是一般的贵好吗？这个。拉斯维加斯自助餐能要30不？这估计到不了。如果在拉斯维加斯的海鲜，拉斯维加斯不就主打便宜自助餐？
Better is better.
还有 Cookie。Open Daily Store Ice Cold。
This can't be the right way.
说实话，这种10几年不出续作然后还不是重，当然，其实一般10几年出续作砸的几率比那种重启的低一些。一般来说，隔很久，然后出新作是重启，那基本就要完蛋了。我觉得不知道为什么，就感觉有这么个感觉。我觉得可能有一点，就是他对自己的作品可能都没信心，所以他才决定那我们重启吧。但是如果你出的是续作的话，其实我觉得证明起码制作组对于自己的作品很有信心，而且他们有信心这个作品即使在序号，在这个时代还能吸引到玩家，他们非常有信心，才会选择就是我们隔10几年我做续作而不是重启。很多开发组就会选择重启。对，就主要 V 社不也说为什么不做半条命3，因为就他们觉得就是不合适，就。没有好的那种，他们就不做。Remedy 是很有信心的。我们不需要重启心灵杀手，我们只需要2。瓦尔哈拉英灵殿就和那个阿斯加德救神那个乐队一起的那个，13年。什么玩意？Teriyaki， 什么都照烧偷，我跟你说。照烧三文鱼配米饭听起来是很好吃。这。
Yes, and I hate teriyaki.
Well, it's delicious on jerky. So, let's give a big thank you to Wendy Davis for these samples.
Wendy? No, that can't be right. Wendy went missing in 2010. I heard she's dead.
No, I'm referring to Wendy Davis from our sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky.
Wendy Davis. That's the dead one. She's dead.
What?
Right. Well, that's our time.
我操！你听这个听完没有过？应该也不对劲，它没那么简单，没那么这些都不是没用的，这些都不是没用的。我靠，都是我操！他提到那个牛肉干那个节目，温迪戴维斯，他们提到这个的时候，旁边有个听众说：“不对，这人10年前死了呀！”我操！ What the fuck？ 啊，10年前失踪了，又是一个10年前失踪的。但他说他最近送来了肉干让大家试吃。What the fuck？ 我操！
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
目前我还没，我只经历了第一场战斗，我还没。这边提示有个可以对话的，它会直接写在这里。哎，这边有一幅地图。
Yako, we're going to Akugai's house to drink some brewskis. Are you coming? No, Ilmo. I'm very busy wearing a turtleneck and drinking wine. Like an asshole. Oh dear, I know what Yako needs. I'm a beer to the rescue.
怎么又是这俩人？
Bring out your inner Wolverine with I'm a beer.
Arma Beer 武装突袭啤酒。
Wow, this is the best party ever. Thanks, I'm a beer. I'm a beer is a traditional Finnish lager.
芬兰啊，他们还不忘了宣扬一下自己的那个文化。芬兰工作
At
室
the bar while actively avoiding small talk with
啤酒
strangers.
都是芬兰。
Getting blackout drunk on a boat during midsummer and trying not to drown.
在船上，
In the sauna, using
经典
the beer
桑拿
can to hide your
芬兰
big
桑拿
belly from wandering eyes. Partaking in the Finnish tradition of kalsarikännit, drinking at home alone in your underwear with no intentions of going out. It's not sad if it's intentional. Alma beer, your Finnish drinking adventure starts here.
这个是真人，对，这个是真人。电视里的是真人。是谁有话跟我说？我也不知道是谁有话跟我说。他提示这里有人要和我说话。
Hey, how's it going?
没人呢，那两个人不走了吗？这是 bug 吧？这卡了个对话群。那也没人自说自话。为什么这上面婴儿椅子放了个鹿啊？不是服务员，服务员没话跟我说，问题是。 服务员不鸟我，他没有话要说，没有，他指的就是这个，就这个人，但是这个人并没有话要说。我觉得我这 bug 体质有点狠，这也能给我碰上。 这是《心灵杀手2》，没有对话，走了，不知道为什么。接下来估计要那个了，要去那个重返巨斧湖了，我操，要开始了 ，shit， 走吧 ，Sam Lake， 我从来就没叫过他 Casey， 反正。
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer,
Alan
Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes
对
at the
对，
office.
这个确实，这是生存恐惧游戏，确实是类似生化危
Murder
机的
case, Casey. Sorry.
玩法上。
Haha.
但更重叙事。
Similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined
玩法就是《生化危机》的生存
After
恐惧，
that
等会儿就
case,
知道。
I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
这个是 Remedy 自己
And you
说的。
thought this case might be connected to him?
资源管理后
His
面
name
资源
does
管
keep
理
popping up.
就开始了，现在才是
I
序
just
章，第
wanted
一
you to
章。
have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
还没日落，希望别日落，求你了，不要日落。No sunset， 好吗？就保持这个状态，夕阳西下。我操，心脏这大字一出。
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
BI。
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
有人在检修 FDC 设备，什么情况？
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted areas.
Hello,
Don't do it.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business.
对
Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
FDC。
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff.
原来我是在 FBC 工作是吧？我意思是他的英文名不就是
How
我？
did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me
这可不是一
things.
般人啊，
The
这是
Koskela
联邦
brothers
控
are
制
kind
局
of a
的人。
household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ya vista. And we offer a
好，阿
variety
提
of
让我
tours,
想起阿
hunting,
提来了
fishing,。hiking,
算
whatever
了，
strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The
Monitoring
Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though.
啊，
It's
对
mostly
呀
for，research purposes.
认为的导游，
Gorgeous weather saga.
还
Looks
真是的
Nordic.
导游。
I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can not run through a garbage can.
That's all I've got for the moment.
他果然，我就当时猜那个 AW 出来以后，这一座会有很多和联邦控制局，但我本来甚至以为就会是一些比较，就是没想到就直接就正儿八经就往这一贴 FEC 等等，对我以为会很深的那一种，结果 FEC 的人都直接在这了。明显有动过手脚的痕迹，线路被重新接邮，不是到我们的传输器上，我已经修好，但只要有警告，我们就会发现。但这种事令人担忧，肯定会向调查部提交报告。为免换人维修，我会留下这份信息。如果你看到这份信息，去检查篡改的痕迹，让它周围布置更多的金属浣熊，让浣熊，它是引号，并不是说真正的浣熊，不知道。有人在干扰联邦控制局的行动。好家伙，这下联邦调查局、联邦控制局都懵逼，对，这是他妈的怎么回事？这破釜附近，2个局子的人也没搞明白这地方到底怎么了。
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me, but one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was
我感觉太阳在渐渐落山，我操！
Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
完了，太阳要落山了！救命 ！Shit！
Our crime scene's drowning.
对，这之前没有水，下雨导致。
No sign of Nightingale, but the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters.
Monster.
Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
案件。哦，这个还有一个，对了
Finding a KC movie lunchbox out here can't be a
，KC
coincidence.
Movie Lunchbox。
Another message.
哦，你收集齐这个也有，这个有编号的，等等，但是编号是一样啊，不，编号不一样，也就是你可以通过编号去那个到时候对照收集品。那这个不错哎。
Okay.
共同进退。针织品。
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
已结案。
The cult of the tree is behind these murders.
起码知道
This
谁是
case
凶
just
手。
became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case.
exciting.
邪教藏匿物。
These stashes
这
could
按键
contain
板系
clues
统
about
太
the
有
cult.
意思了，这可能是我现在见过最有意思的按键板系统。这种小小互动真好。哦。
Okay, okay.
锁的。背景按键。
I need to know more about the code of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
我已经有这么多线索了呀！我靠！什么样的邪教？有谁参与了？邪教的目标？邪教的图案？签名无意的雕。 自豪的象征，因为是项链，近乎商业化。像是从恐怖电影里抄来的。哦，原来是这样。邪教仪式。
Doesn't make sense.
应该是这个仪式的东西。创作仪式员。写作有重要的意义。
Killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
设备，驼鹿面具。
That's it.
邪教的心理。 邪教的目的。
Bare feet.
脚印。
Nightingale.
又是那个闪着黑
I'll see
色。
where these footprints lead.
哎，这字幕怎么还没了？
One more time, KC, just in case.
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
哎，你跟着我，他不跟着我 ，no，no， 太过分了！你们这帮人都不懂，不要分头行动啊！不要分头，不要分头，说100万遍，不要分头行动。Fuck this！ 主角觉得自己能应付，我不觉得我能应付。妈的！完了完了完了完了！ 完了完了完了完了完了完了完了！
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd you go from here?
What? 啊！操！哎呦！哎呦！哎呦！我他妈的！我操！你他妈操！什么东西啊！
I can feel something. A presence.
我操！
Nightingale isn't far.
他妈的！什么声音啊？标志。哎，他画的这玩意儿不会是叠界吧？不太清楚。哦。
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light.
氧
My
化烧。
flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga.
他这就是任务指引，现在知道去哪。
The witch's hut. Okay.
他有快速转
I
身
trust the
吗？
pages to lead me to the overlap.
怎么两下什么？
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it. But it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe. Like nothing could hurt her here.
这猫头鹰
There
这次
were
没那么
objects that stood
近。
out to Saga as if the light had manifested them. Pulled them
Light
from the
has
darkness.
manifested.
A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos.
咖啡保温
A
壶
mop and a bucket. A poster on the wall.
啊
And the cabinet. Another manuscript page.
操！你仔细听他说的这些，充满了隐藏的含义。咖啡保温瓶是阿兰威克1的那个象征，拖把和水桶是控制局阿提的象征，墙上的海报是整个 Control 的那个象征啊。整个 Control 第一句话就是把海报拉下来，后面那个世界那一种，我还记得他一开始说的，我操。鞋盒是什么了？哦，鞋盒是那个神奇开关吗？我记得啊，我不一定，我可能记错了。鞋盒是什么？是
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold.
threshold.
Place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale.
大家注意它的用
To a
词，
tree. Witch's ladle?
我觉得这边的翻译有点问题，因为 threshold 这个词在 Control 里是有自己的特别的定义的，它叫那个阈限嘛。但是在 Control 里有解释，就是阈限是在 AW 里面是在 AWE 里是指通往异世界的入口，就它是有自己的意思的。这边把它翻译成入口了，是意思还在，但是就是它是 FBC 的一个特殊的术语，就指这个专门指到别的异世界的入口，叫做这个阈限。但它这边没有跟着那个 Control 那个去翻译，不知道为什么。保温瓶是1的，对，啊，你可以说是 Alan Wake 的象征，我不知道。隐藏的含义，他说的所有东西确实都有隐藏的含义，我操！但你想，这个隐藏的含义是什么？你没玩过 Remedy 那游戏，你就不知道；你没玩过 Control， 你没玩过1的话，你完全不知道什么意思。但你看我这一看这一句话就知道了，我操，这个那个。可能还是要你玩过 Control 还有这个 Alan Wake 1才能更方便理解吧，更快理解。这边路被挡住了，我不能从这边走，我需要从这边走上去，绕路上去。我靠，那这边说不定可以上。他妈，你再敢出那个屏幕 屏幕上给我吓我的东西，你给我注意点，我操！他妈的，太嗨了！不是这种，主要是你一点儿，你甚至比如说平时那种 jump scare， 你都知道哦，这个转角什么的，你这倒好，他妈屏幕上歘一下出来一张脸，我谁受得了啊这？
This is the
不是
witch's hut.
就要全面紧绷，都不像甚至说我进房子之前紧绷一下，我过草丛，你他妈的根本就不知道他要干啥。现在，我也其实也这个太 jump scare 了。
Described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
又是保险柜。fuse。 mentioned a fuse.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead.
妈，这个窗户声音吓我一跳。
The fuse box is missing a fuse.
经典保险丝，我操！
To turn on the lights.
他妈经典保险丝，靠！经典保险丝，这个。说实话，详细的我忘了，我就记得是个收集品。 是不是便利店里有保险丝？我找不着保险丝在哪？操！这他妈的！你他妈的也不给我个稍微有一点点的什么这个文字，给我说两句。
This fuse is busted.
我以为我去。周五，米奇告诉我今天他们一家要搬走了，真糟糕。我还没告诉他我喜欢他呢，那有什么意义？他说他的父母想在大城市找到更好的工作，送他上更好的学校，这也无可厚非。谁会留在该死的亮铺镇？ 所以我告诉了他，他说谢谢，我要疯了。我昨晚又溜出去了，去了湖边的大房子。这次我没有像往常那样远远的看着，也没有像往常那样什么都没做，见鬼去吧！总之那发生一些奇怪的事，我要查清楚，明天再去。当然更好的装备，我一定能想办法进去拍些照片，这会一套壮举。湖边的大房子。 湖边的大房子不是他妈的不是艾伦威克去的那个吧？那个房子不存在啊，但是。
People should really stop littering, though.
我不知道他指的是哪儿。如果是那个的话，
There's another lunchbox.
感到害怕，记住艾伦在看着我。 那这游戏玩的我要神经性胃炎了，我操！ 他这个就是你完全一点我都无法预料，然后你经过几次以后，你会被整的他妈的心神不宁，我操！Holy shit！ 我他妈好几年没去玩过这么吓人的游戏了，你妈的！哦，原来这里是安全屋啊。
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
The fuck?
Don't need to go over all this again.
啊，它自动给你更新了一些，你如果之前，可能就你要在推进到女巫小屋之前自己打开就能自己，否则要给你自己补上，因为它是相当于一个阶段。
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Retro.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
侧写。对，肯定。
I need Nightingale's
这个要一
heart to
口
get to
气
the，overlap.
这个肯定一口气。
Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There
这
must
个
be
答案
more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store. The witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
它在冰箱里。
Witch's ladle, towering over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign. Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages. Was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. The words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
邀请。
I need to check the general store for the heart.
快速保存。
Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife.
这
I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
这到底是什么？这是芬兰什么特色美食吗？这完了要出去了 ，fuck！ 哪不都用保温杯？我要去便利店。记得要时常保存游戏，我他妈也没法时常保存游戏啊。
Nightingale mentioned the general store. I need to check it out.
直着走。你说这种游戏，什么动？我不敢快跑。我们越走得越慢，我越害怕，但我也不敢快跑。我操！杀人他妈，吓得我现在神经紧绷。这边过不去。嗯？怎么雨变大了？我操！我他妈害怕！这他妈的又是怎么了？这门怎么挡住了？哎呦我操！哎呦我天！大半夜，我操他妈的这是！我操！
A monster, like Nightingale.
没事。止痛药，快捷兰。我这个破坏系统，我操！这不是这个打这个也太离谱了！我操，这个吃这个，我天哪！不是他这个血腥效果也太恐怖了吧？你看这子弹把这人打成什么样子？ 你有看过吗？这个忒狠了，我靠！别教徒不会，是怪物会，不对，这，不知道为什么。收银台。怎么箱子里空？
The text on the heart is clearer now.
浪涛拍打的镜子。
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Dream.
And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes
对，这
total
是恐怖
sense.
人。脂肪。
Sounds literary. But what does it mean? Found the heart in the fridge. Just like the page said I would.
又是一个书印。
Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead.
What's up?
Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They'd been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist, a hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch in the night. Wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask, an axe in his raised hand.
《收银台》。 051317233945，这什么东西啊？这是？A 点05132339，What the fuck is？ 我先看看那锁是什么锁。 啊，这是个密码锁是吧？哈。
These numbers match the ones on the lotto ticket.
123，723。 这不就是723？不对啊，不是723，我操！317233945，844。847，不是846。 56。我在努力不看，但是我没看懂这是啥意思。705、713、777、723，啊，739，我操！妈，原来这个意思，还在那算呢，开始。太吓人了，我靠！那还好，否则他妈谁受得了？ 就2发子弹，他妈他根本就不舍得用。
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
他妈的，主角还在这里刺激呢！靠，你怎么这个样子啊你？你还刺激呢？我都吓死我了呀！你还刺激呢？他妈的胆大包天，简直是！ 妈的，什么声音？我的妈！我靠！啊，灯怎么灭了？ 我操！我的 fuck！ shit， 怎么这么厚？ 我操！他妈的，子弹都要！这是普通难度。
These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. You've crashed on the far side of the mirror.
I brought you the Heart Witch.
Show me the terror.
哇！
I think I'm in the overlap.
我操！
Are you still on your way?
我操！这声音骤然消失，更吓人了。
Casey, do you read me?
Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo.
别界。
Logan? Logan! Where are you?
What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
啊？我不是从这边出来的吗？
What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
在循环。
The writer went into the lake, banished the dark presence. Taken still lurked in the woods. The dark place receded. The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake. Nightingale was there, one of them. The dark presence, Jagger had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the waves. The dark place, wandering in the shadows, muttering to themselves. It's dark. I'm lost. Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember. It's cold. Premium cabins for rent in Bright Falls. Who said that? Can you hear me? I need help. Please. Stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shape shifted. Echoes of the writer's dreams. Fading in, fading out. The next story and the story after that. The writer was writing again.
这是第2章。我操！ The fuck？ 我操！
He's here. Nightingale.
现在不在任何一张地图里，哈。
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Alan Wake 认得你。
Nightingale's badge.
Battery。给了霰弹弹药，那我明白要发生什么。我操，隧道！别跑！
Go. Time to run.
天哪，这是不是？这什么东西啊？这什么东西啊 ？What the fuck？ 什么情况啊？ 我操！什么情况啊？到底是？ 为什么我打不死他？没有，他一直在那边追我。 他妈的怎么死不了啊！我靠！我他妈把他近战，我把他用拳头打死，操！不是这是普通难度啊，这也太变态了吧！
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson,
我用
FBI.
拳头给他锤死，我弹尽粮
I
绝。
can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape? In danger. The dark presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
拳皇 ，Danger。我操，这。
Hey. Are you okay?
No! It's my
Alan
fault.
Wake。
It got out with my face. Scratch.
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before.
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been.
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
Zhang Zhong。第2集。
In the dark, miles apart, made a promise that I'm coming out alive.
上个洗手间，听听歌。
Went too far, I will never lose myself again. Oh, I was calling you. Did you hear me? I lost my way, lost my way. I was trapped in 1,000 nights with no escape. Nightmares taking me over, and now I'm wide awake. And now I'm wide awake. Oh, I died like 1,000,000 times, feel the waves I break. The nightmare's finally over, and now I'm wide awake. And now I'm wide awake. myself and I don't need to hide. My foolish bride paid the price. I will never leave again. I'm by your side.
金摇杆的票改不了，否则我应该把《死亡空间》重置版换成《心灵杀手2》，因为重置游戏毕竟没法比新作。我之前选的5个是星空、博德3、Hi-Fi、王类和死亡空间重置。如果现在选的话，估计就会换成心灵杀手2，因为我之前没玩心灵杀手2，我不能投给我没玩的游戏。Now I'm wide awake.